that you are doing well today. Thanks for joining for a daily reading. Welcome back if you're returning. I appreciate you all who return as often as you do. Those of you who are upright in heart, I bless you. I just ask right now that the Most High will just bring a blessing to you, some way, shape, or form, energetically, physically, emotionally, naturally, whatever it is. That you'll just be blessed today. I guess I didn't turn off my my sound on this phone, so I guess if it goes off, it goes off because I'm live and I'm not turning it off. If it hits you in a certain way inside the reading and something goes off on this phone, then you can take it as a confirmation. If you're exercising your spirit to do so, then take it as a blessing. I don't think just anything's not a coincidence. If you're walking with the Great One and you allow Him to lead and guide you, correct you, do whatever, then it's there for some purpose and reason for someone. That won't be for everybody, but why that may be going on, but nothing's by chance. I just believe that Jehovah is the one who directs our path. So for whatever reason, if something does go off, you can take it that way. If you're new, look, viewer discretion advised on my channel. I look at criminal activity. Y'all really need to send me some love and light. I'm really having a hard time waking up today. I slept really, really hard last night. And I've already did this is my third reading today, and I've had a little bit of coffee, but man, my brain just really, I just slept really hard. I really got some rest last night, which is great. But I'm really having a hard time kicking into the next gear to get going. So y'all just be patient with me today. And if you're new, I feel energy as well. So I got to deal with navigating through the energy on top of my brain kicking in. So if I seem a little flighty, you'll understand really big today why. But anyway, I do incorporate the scripture if you're new because it's found in the tarot. I'm not a religious person, but I could come across that real heavy to you. I love our Creator, and I walk by His commandments, and I am not ashamed of the Hamashiach, which is the Christ. He lives in my heart. He lived and died and rose again by way of the Father. He came right down here in the flesh amongst us, and He came to save people out of stupidness. Jehovah sends saviors into the world according to the scriptures, and He sent His only begotten Son into the world so that we wouldn't perish but live and not die. But some people love the lie. They love the darkness more than the light, and that's their choice. Jehovah will not stand in our way if we want to go down a bad path. So anyway, I want Him to guide my path in all righteousness. And if I fall down, let Him go and give me a little pat on the rear end if He has to. Because He loves those, He corrects those He loves. And so I get corrected. And I love that He does correct me. And it's not fun in the middle of that correction, but it's very much appreciative in my heart. It's very much appreciated in my heart once He does correct things in my life, and I know a lot of you all have had the same type of experience with Abba Father as well. And a good parent will correct their child. And so anyway, let the Most High just correct us if we need to be corrected. Let us be quick to say I'm sorry and all that kind of stuff and really mean it from the heart. All right, Jehovah, what do you want to bring out here? You'll rebuke, bind, and block every foul, wicked, dark thing and shove it down to the pit of hell where it belongs. Thank you. The Seven of Wands has showed itself on all the readings today. This is a victory, and this is a defensive card as well, and this is also an attacking card, but it is a victory, and I bring it out sometimes this way. Whether you're upright and you are being attacked by other people, you're able to get a victory over all this attacking. If this is a wicked person being attacked, then these people get the victory for attacking this idiot that's done something. Somebody got a fugitive around them, and so something is here around bringing somebody down, then so be it. There's a secret here. with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. She also did appear in the spoon reading, and the Hierophant was there as well. There's something around some marital situation, okay? This really tapping in using our intuition, especially if you do have a lot of walls, folks, and there has been attacking and things like that. A spiritual person could be here involved in some matter. And for some people, yes, that is the case. The Prime Minister just came out in that other reading. And I spoke in my spoon reading today and mentioned it on the reading on my other channel that's uploading at this time, that my hands found a card that said a fake police officer exposed, or a fake officer exposed. And I just shared about it in the first reading. On the second reading, my hands found that card. And the star has come out on 2 readings, and that is exposure. So something is huge. I had Congress come out. I had that card that I just spoke about come out, and the Prime Minister was there. And like I said, the Hierophant was there in my first reading. This energy goes back to that kind of energy, okay? But if y'all ain't dealing with that stuff, this is just using your intuition, because there's very much defensive energy out here. Show me what else you want to bring out, Jehovah. Thank you. The Judgment. Yes, there's a judgment on some of this one. When I was reading my second reading, I was holding the deck up, and then it flipped out of my hand to show another card that I was speaking about and elaborating on, because yours was just so magnificent. I'll just share it in the community section. Y'all can watch it. But this wanted to turn around. The judgment is about waking up to some stuff. We got secrets out here. Some people are going to be awake to some stuff, whether somebody else doesn't want it or is blocking it or not. There will be a judgment. There's headship out here when we see the judgment card. Now, I looked at the last 24 hours for those of you who don't get spoon, and there was thievery there, and the looting room come out. We have the R and the B. That's robber back into itself, but that word also goes back to a master of something as well, because we have the head, the man, the boss, and chief here as well. And then in the second reading, I had headquarters. Literally, the word headquarters was there in the Hebraic language. And so headship also been trying to hold something down within some matter secretly. And if that's because of some type of a stupidness, then you know, they have a right to do that around some matter. Somebody's still going to get judged for something. And somebody's going to go to jail for some stuff. I mean, especially, you know, we got a fugitive out there. We're dealing with a crazy kook, okay, in a very big way. There is a police officer card here with the Knight of Cups. So it is here. We had a captain come out yesterday as well. So we is just getting some real big energy. It's a knight in shining armor and things like that. If that's upright, that's really sweet, caring kind of energy, okay, around some ordeal. But it is a police officer card. I'll just bring it out there just because it did come out. Let's go ahead and take some clarifiers here. Show me, this is somebody coming back around as well. But again, somebody was thieved on yesterday, and somebody got robbed, and they did. Somebody then could be robbed out here. There's a bear out here. A boar is out here as well with the B and the R. So well, that's interesting. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm just getting a personal download. We have the Page of Rods that's coming out here. We also have the Knight of, this is a player. There's been a secret out here. There has been a secret out here. And because somebody's in bitterness with the Five of Cups, crying over spilt milk, or their wine spilt over, or something like that. For some people, those 2 cups are here, but this is a departure energy. They're going away. Somebody's also trying to flee because there's a fugitive involved in something today. The Page of Rods really wanted to come out in the reverse, which would be, you know, if that's secret messaging. And again, that came out in the reverse of my other reading. Something's still exposed today because the star was there. Something is exposed. There's some type of favorable testimony secretly being spoken about, then so be it. Then somebody will get some type of victory over this energy, gossipy stuff with the 3 of Cups as well. But somebody got a lover out here. This is a mistress within some match. Somebody's headship is out here. Okay. And so show me this Knight. What do you want to bring out about that Knight? The judgment is here twice. All right. Well, there is some type of judgment, or somebody's trying to come back around being all sweet, caring, kind, and stuff like that. But there's some type of player around it, or maybe you are. Somebody's in a disguise here. Okay. If you're upright with this is it. This is energy that's positive, because there will be a judgment on something. But the Hermit is somebody trying to catch somebody up, store them down in clay. We had too much that came out in my spoon reading about a snake in the grass. I explained all that stuff in the second reading about that snake, and that's when this card turned upside down, and it literally showed the word that I was describing in that reading. And I fear him, people, I really do. But there is somebody in disguise, in headship around some matter, positive or negative, because somebody is going to be exposed in a very big way. And there's the Queen of Rods. She showed up in my other reading. There's the Queen of Swords. We have people showing up. And we got a couple knights out here and a page as well. Something at work is here. It's here. That's real sharp energy. With the Queen of Swords, and a real passionate energy with the Queen of Wands. If that is not in the upright, and there is some type of a spiritual matter going on, because the wording sacrificing on the altar came out, okay, and that is a violation, because it's filthy, dirty stuff. There's the Cain in the scripture goes back to the snake, and a fugitive can be traced back to him. You'd have witches out here around some stuff with that. Jehovah, you just pick through my hands. But there's something going on, though, at work for somebody, because the headship is out here. The man, it's a certain man, a boss is out here around something. Just pick through my hands. Say whatever needs to be said. Give people answers that need some answers on some mystery around their life. I'm taking several, guys. Take the pieces that apply. Jail. Yeah, somebody is going to go to jail. They're running because of jail, or you dealing with somebody's already been in jail. That really has come out so heavy the last couple of days. You ain't getting away, man. You're not getting away. The word is honey, like literal honey. Now, I had food poison that came out, and the word kitchen came out in that second reading as well. And the hangman was there, which goes back to poisons as well. So something about food. Yesterday, a bowl came out, and I had all kinds of stuff about food coming out yesterday. So we have honey coming out now. Honey also, just energetically, it's just slow moving, thick, sticky stuff. Something is sticky out here energetically. Something around an eye doctor is here. Okay, well, this goes back to medical. We've had medical come out really heavy as well. A heavy drinker is here, involved in something. And Jehovah has told somebody that somebody belonged to them like a sweetheart, and it is a blessed union. Okay, they heard from Jehovah. Okay, this is a truthful statement here. So somebody has heard the truth from Jehovah, and so we already know somebody's been playing somebody around that energy. They don't like it. For whatever reason why they don't like, ex don't like it, family don't like the connection, don't matter. Jehovah has stated so. You and I cannot override what the Great One states about a union, and it's a mutual union. It is, and it will take place if you heard from Jehovah. Don't lose heart. Okay, I don't care what's around the stupidness. If you heard from the Most High, just stand in your truth. There's something precious here, and that's children, folks. Children have been hurt in some stuff. We have another man and another woman involved. This is a secret lover. There's a lover card here. This is also a lover card. Something's taken place. This is the other woman here. Okay, and something filthy and dirty has happened around some ordeal. Okay, all right. Now, those of you ain't dealing with the lover, and there's just another man involved in a situation secretly around some ordeal, then somebody's just an outside party somewhere. A truthful allegation has been made that it hasn't been, or somebody's given some type of truthful allegation around a death, suggesting something here without any proof, but it is a truthful communication out here around something. Okay, so something will be proven around that energy, because there's jail out here. Something's being exposed today around some matter. Somebody's trying to flee because of that truth. Vice, a moral fault, wickedness. There's a misdemeanor out here. Yes, somebody is wicked out here. Okay. We have circle, and This says a renewal and a destruction energy, a circling around an area, well, especially if you're dealing with that fugitive people. Somebody's not right. They have moral fault and vices around them. We have an eye doctor out here, and the word for all this is DR, a doctor is here. We'll just take the energy as it applies. Anyway, a bigamist is involved in something. Okay, well, somebody got they got another wife or another husband. We have another man involved, so somebody's got more than one spouse. Better check your spouse, people. Better check your spouse. It also says, touch not my prophets and do them no harm. Okay, well, somebody's in big trouble if you think that you're going to try to do something. Because somebody is playing somebody out here, folks. And somebody trying to be really secretive around somebody that you don't need to be touching. We have a spiritual person here. If they stand in the upright, you are in big freaking trouble by the great one. For some people, they've already done that crap. That's why all this nastiness has went down. Okay. Eye hath not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which Elohim hath prepared for them that love him. You're looking to do a great and mighty thing for us, people. There's freedom out here. Yes, there is going to be freedom. There is freedom out here. If you will just take my hand, I promise not to let go. And for some of you all, you have been dealing with a player out here. But we are going to get a beautiful outcome to something. And Jehovah is going to make sure that there's something beautiful prepared for those who love him. And we're going to get justice for something. We are. All right, that wants to just jump out. We'll let it. Eternity. There has been death out here. This is a radical change. This is a complete success. This is a maximum protection, and that's beautiful. So Jehovah's bringing this rune out. And again, there has been death out here around some stuff because it's just come out. I look at that kind of stuff anyway. Let me take from this other deck and just get 3 more cards, and we'll call it a reading, guys. And then I'm going to let my brain kick in. I hope I wasn't that flighty. I feel the energy, and so sometimes I just feel that way just in general on a reading. But anyway, I apologize. Like I said, give us a couple more cards, Jehovah. What else do we need to know here? Show me a couple cards on the judgment that's out here, Jehovah. For any given person that's had some secrets hidden around. The sorrow card is here. Something is sad because somebody's crying here. I send you love and light. This is also a card that talks about somebody who's learned through experience, okay? It came out in my spoon reading this morning as well, okay? The sweetheart is here. This is a special person card somewhere, okay? But this could be anything from, it's just a female card. It could be your daughter. It could be your wife. It could be somebody somebody precious to you out here as well. It could be the bigamist. Some wife has another party somewhere. And anyway, it could be positive or negative for your person. But the lady card did come out today in my spoon reading. So whatever that is, what else do you want to bring out here, Yoga? Yoga also stated that money was going to be found today for some people, for the collective. And so that's positive because somebody got robbed. Okay. This is a victory card, and we have a complete success here. So some type of victory and a judgment is being made here today. But there has been a lot of money. It has literally fallen out of this bag in a really big way. Okay. And so somebody's going to get some type of victory out of that ordeal. And since Congress came out, looks like it in the picture, but this goes back to somebody's, it's a wedding card. Okay. And we've got somebody who's a bigamist. They got more than one spouse out here. It's also a business card. And we have the boss out here as well. The chief of something is out here. Folks, this is what come out in this reading. So again, the letter Y, the letter R, the letter B, the letter T is out here in this reading. Until next time, folks, shalom.